Hi, my name is Valerie McConico, owner-founder of Smart Pathways. I'm actually sitting in my restaurant here in Marietta, Georgia, Play Bistro and Desserts. I've been a restaurant owner for the past year. I'm also a realtor and a podcaster of Beyond the Beauty, The Science of Pain. I've had a passion for immigration for the past several years, and this video series, we're going to really dig in and talk about the topics of immigration, most importantly, immigration reform, which I believe that we've been able to develop and to simplify. And really, no matter what they're talking about, in Congress, legislation, if this immigration reform is not in place, it doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. We're always going to be sort of, at least the immigration community is always going to have a level of being set back. And why certain things aren't developed is lost to me. I'm not an immigrant outside of my African American story, which is sort of common with most African Americans. However, I'm gonna give you a little background on even how I came upon this. My videos won't run long, thankfully. I personally hate very long videos, but we're going to hit these topics very specifically, and I'm going to, walk you through how I've been able to develop an educational and technological products for the immigration industry to help build the foundation, which is severely lacking today. So I'll start with my husband actually came to me a few years ago. His best friend has a cleaning company for the city of Atlanta. However, he has a lot of documented and undocumented workers, but the documented workers were having a really hard time getting help with their applications. Of course, as a cleaning crew, you're not making a lot of money, so they couldn't afford a immigration attorney, and a lot of them just really sort of leery of attorneys. And I'm not knocking attorneys, but they're just stories within their community of being maybe taken advantage of. And I know that there's some good attorneys out there, so I don't want to hear you save the emails and the messages. I know there's a lot of good attorneys out there, but just like in any industry, there's people that do take advantage. That's just base level. However, with that being said, my husband had came to me and asked me if I could find a way to help them. Now, at that time, I was in my neuroscience program, and I didn't want to, and I really didn't know anything about immigration. So he prodded me for a few months, and he just said, I have a feeling about it. So he has a good sense, intuition, and so I looked into it, and what I found absolutely astonished me. And what you're going to hear in this next set of videos is what I discovered, why it's devastating, why it causes a lot of pain within the immigration community, why it's contributing to an almost non-existent immigration industry. We're going to be talking with other immigrants, and they're going to be telling their stories on this video series. So stay tuned and find out how I was able to, as a non-immigrant, develop something that is very much needed in the United States, and that I want every politician to hear, every candidate running for office, every humanitarian, every activist. You need to hear this base level information. So stay tuned for my next video so you can learn what is missing, how the problem can be solved, and what we can do to create true immigration reform, base level, grassroots, right here on the ground. So thank you so much. Please stay tuned, follow my next video, and I'll go a little bit into more of my story on how I believe I was able to successfully lay the foundation